there, Pathless Peddlers. We are here in Portland, Oregon, and we have another exclusive shop visit for you. We're at Gladys Bikes, which is a woman-owned and woman-focused bike shop. So we're here with Leah Benson.
Hi.
Can you give us a little tour of the shop?
I would love to. Welcome. This is the shop. Small but mighty. So we do a few different things here. We do bike sales. Back here is our mechanic area. We do a full service shop as well. Looks uninteresting, just more stuff. Behind these doors is something really interesting, actually. I'm not going to take you back there, but just imagine. It's our fit studio back there. We work with Natalie Ramsland of Sweet Pea Bicycles, who's a custom bike fabricator, and she is our in-house bike fitter here.
So is she actually fabricating back there too?
No, we definitely don't have permitting for that. Through having this fit studio, we're allowed to do a lot of really interesting work in that people can come in and get a completely custom built bike, a Sweet Pea through her. But also we partner to do something that we call semi-custom builds, which means that people come in for a sizing fit, and then we look through a catalog of existing frame sets, Surleys, Somas, All Cities, so on and so forth, and can figure out how we can get a custom fit without the custom bike price. Very important, on the wall we have our diagram of butts here that you might see.
I think that should be a much larger mural.
Are you volunteering? Because
no, I'm not.
I'd love someone to paint one. If anyone wants to do a mural of diagram of butts, I'm open, just saying. The reason that we have it up there though is for what's over here in the shop, which is our saddle library, which in addition to being a woman-focused shop, a lot of people know us around town and around the country because of this. So the saddle library is a program that invites people to come in and try out a whole bunch of saddles before committing to buying one so that they can get one that fits. The reason that we have this, I had a lot of conversations with a lot of different people, and the thing that continued to come up time and time again was that uncomfortable saddles kept people from riding their bikes. I was like, well, we should probably find some way to address this. I think one thing that we're able to uniquely do here is make people feel safe enough that they're able to actually tell us what's going on. Because let's be real, when we're talking about saddles, we're talking about butts. We're talking about genitalia. We're talking about things that are personal and kind of uncomfortable to discuss in a traditional bike shop setting. Just as important as getting people on a bike that fits them is building the community around bikes, making people feel like they're invited to go out in the world with them.
And you've kind of become the go-to woman in the industry whenever anybody has a question about women-owned bike shops, women on bikes, women with a bike.
Yeah, I honestly think it comes back to I say inappropriate things during interviews sometimes.
Awesome.
People love it when I talk about balls and labia. So I think they're just like, we need one of those sound bites from Benson. Let's call her up. I think that, and also I am totally fine owning the fact that I am a woman. I think the ways in which we're women specific are sometimes in relation to the geometry of the bikes, but even more in recognition of the female experience. I know that sounds like a little too out there, but recognizing that we take the time to get to know customers on an individual level and try to get at what they actually want for their lifestyle, focusing on the woman actually instead of...
Wait, the person?
I know.
The person on the bike?
It's really weird. It's this weird thing that we do. I know.
Crazy.
We care about people more than bikes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Blasphemy.
I know. I said it.
So how have things changed over the last few years of being open as a shop?
We turn a profit. I know. Yeah. When we were first opening, that's not the case. More people know about us, which isn't really nice because it makes it more fun and that we're able to dip into that part of building community much more often.
What else should the internet know? What else do you want the internet to know?
Oh, I know one thing. You guys, I just want to introduce you to the staff of Gladys Bikes. Thanks for taking the time to look.
So what surprises have there been in owning a shop? Has it been different in any way from how you expected it?
Like so many business owners, bike shop or otherwise, I had fallen in love with this idea that I had for a shop and was absolutely certain that on day one, every other person in this city and world perhaps would fall in love with it too. That wasn't the case.
What?
I know. I opened in a really rainy October, and so, which meant that I opened the door and instead of like thousands of people flooding in, there really wasn't anyone. The way I describe it is it felt a little bit like I was planning myself a really extravagant birthday party every day and no one bothered to come. So I think the pace of it was hard to get used to realize that regardless of how good your idea is, it's going to take some time for it to catch on and for people to hear about you, and that it takes work to invite them into it.
Are you a destination? Do people come out here from all over the place?
It's really fun. There's someone from Australia that's coming here next month.
That's so cool.
I know.
What does that feel like?
It feels really cool. I'm excited to meet everyone always, so.
The whole internet should just come to Gladys Bikes one day.
Yeah, I think I'd be.
Maybe not the same day, but.
No, like all days. I mean, yeah. Come on down.
Well, Leah, thank you so much for the tour and the chat today. It was great to come in and share this with the internet.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
And internet, if you are in Portland area or you're coming to visit the Portland area and you want to check out a really unique shop, come by Gladys Bikes here in Alberta or visit Gladys online at gladysbikes.com. And if you want more of this content, be sure to subscribe, and thanks for watching.